Hey guys, it's your girl Denise from At Home with Denise, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. So today is Super Bowl Sunday, and we're getting ready for the big game. So I'm just doing a quick clean of my family's main living space and doing a bit of cooking. So we just have some snacks and a few treats to eat on while the game is on today. So come along with me. So I'm going to begin today's video by doing one of my favorite things, and that's placing fresh flowers in our home. Of course, I had to go with one that had the love theme in mind with a few pink roses in between. Every time I begin to measure my flowers to see how tall I want the stems to remain, I never get it right. But this was the very first time that I think I've got that right height, the very first cut. This is something that I forgot to mention in my opening clip, but I was setting up a sweet treat station for my kids for the Valentine's Day season. I normally have this out much earlier, but because I've been off schedule a bit, it's quite late in the season, but I got it done. Here, I'm just decorating my tier tray with Valentine's Day items that I had already in my decor collection. And I'm adding some cupcakes to the cake platter. Now, these cupcakes didn't last a long while in my home. As soon as my eldest son saw it, he made a beeline for them. So I'm getting ready to begin cooking for the evening, and the first dish I'm going to be making are meatballs. So I'll only need 3 items for this particular recipe, and that is the frozen meatballs, a pack of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and grape jelly. I'll place those items in the slow cooker, and they'll cook on their own, unbothered by me, until we're ready to serve them later in the evening. I know it may seem a little crazy to add grape jelly into this recipe, but y'all, I'm telling you, it makes a big difference in the dish. It adds just enough sweetness to the meatballs. The next dish I'm going to be making tonight are fried barbecue ribs. I'm going to air fry them first in my air fryer, and then I'll be adding in the barbecue sauce once they've cooked through completely. Because the ribs were so long, I decided to slice them in half in order for them to be able to fit better in my air fryer, and it worked out perfectly. Here I'm just showing you the seasonings that I'm going to be using on the ribs, and that is salt, seasoned salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. now that I have all of my ribs placed, I'm going to turn my air fryer on 30 minutes to let the ribs begin to fry. So guys, I'm really sorry about this portion of the video. The camera angle was really off and you couldn't see the counter as well as I would like for you to see. But what I'm doing here is I'm beginning to make my next dish, which was tuna salad. Check and see if I need to complete the whole 30 minutes or if I can go ahead and stop or whether or not they need to turn over. Let me give you a look and see what they are right. They need to complete those 15 minutes. I'm just going to move them around a little bit just to make sure. Other areas get a little bit more exposure. Who knows, and they need some more time after that, instead of 15 minutes. Because they will stay in a little bit longer after the 30 minutes after I put the barbecue sauce on them. So that's where we are right now. So we're going to let it cook for the next 15 again. So now that I'm finished with the tuna, I'm going to place it in the refrigerator to keep cool. Dish that I'm getting ready to make is something that I saw on TikTok. A young lady was talking about the type of job she has. In the midst of this, she was making a meal for she and her husband. And I just thought this would be a great dip to have for our Super Bowl night together. So first I'm just going to brown the meat and then I'm going to remove it and then I'll add in the next step. This is just some onion powder. I can go heavy on the onion powder. Meat is now brown, so I'm just going to remove it from the pot. Maybe quickly if I dump this over. See if I can do this without making a mess. I'll be right back after I clean this out really quick. So I'm back. I'm going to saute some shrimp. Go in into this dip. The shrimp has already been cleaned and deveined, and the tail's taken off. It's starting to cook and brown. So I get ready to flip them. We'll wash this bowl out. Now it's time to finish this and put everything together. Actually, the Tostitos queso dip, but with everything being so close, everybody has a dip going on, so they were totally out of that. Turn this heat down before I wish I had that. She actually added Rotel to hers, and I'm not that big a fan tomatoes that much, and I was just gonna let the peppers that were in the other one suffice. But what I am gonna add a couple of red pepper flakes. So here I'm just transferring the ribs from an interior pot to a larger pot in order to be able to add the barbecue sauce on. And then I will let them fry for another 10 minutes and then they'll be ready to eat. So when I'm cooking multiple dishes, I like to try to stay on top of my cleaning so it's not a big hassle for me in the end. So right now I'm going to do a quick clean of all the dishes that I've used so far this evening and put those up before we head back to finishing up for tonight's dinner. So as you can see, the sun has gone down and it's getting late in the evening. So I'm going to draw the curtains closed now before I begin plating the dishes so my family can enjoy dinner on this evening. Well, that's our time for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. And if you did, it would really help me out if you would consider hitting that thumbs up button and that subscribe button so we can see you here again the next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.